Hello, my friends. Hello, it's Matthew Street. Welcome to my channel. As always, I truly appreciate you all being here. It means so much, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And folks, time for another video. Now, I know this video won't get as much views as the one I did yesterday talking about the Beatles. It's always the same thing with me and my channel. I talk about the Beatles, the views, the numbers go up. When I talk about other artists I like or bands, the numbers go down. But you know what? I'm not worried about numbers because although I am a Beatles-centric channel, I want to talk about other music I love and other music I think many of you love, and hopefully maybe some music that if you haven't gotten into it by listening to me flapping my mouth like this and my gums, bop, 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 then maybe you'll say, hey, I'm going to check that out. Well, folks, a band that I have been big into, and I've done a couple of videos here and there over the years, that I've been big into for the better part of almost 30 years is Oasis. Folks, I can't tell you, I am one of those Yanks here in America who loves Oasis. I know they are so big overseas, from when they came out in the early 90s, the UK, Europe, and beyond, they're like monstrous. And here in America, they were big for a little while, from a period of about 1994 till 96, 97 or so. They were pretty big here in America, but like anything else, Americans are very fickle when it comes to things or things they enjoy. And so we here in America may like something for a little while, then we go off it. And it's, so although Oasis in some corners here in America are still very, very popular, I can tell you for sure, and I'll tell you a story in a minute why I think that is. Their popularity is not as big here as it is in other parts of the world. Okay, so that's what's happened. But not for me, not for Matt Street. I've been a fan since day one, since I heard Definitely Maybe, their first album back in 1994. I became a fan, and I've been a lifelong fan ever since, and just love everything they ever did. I have everything they ever did. I have CD singles. I have all the albums. I have some vinyl. Love them. And I've seen them live twice, which is a joy, memories that I'll always cherish because they were so great live. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I want to talk about a brand new release that I got. And it's called Knebworth 22. It just came out on August, I want to say about August 11th, mid-August. Came out by Liam Gallagher. Now, Liam has been putting out fabulous music since the end of Oasis. Oasis broke up in the better part of 2009 or so, and Liam carried on. He formed a band called Beady Eye with some of the former members of Oasis, or the final incarnation of Oasis. And Beady Eye had some success. They put out a couple, I think 2 or 3 albums. I'm not sure. I have 2 of them. I'm not sure if there was a third one. Correct me, folks. But Beady Eye did pretty well. I enjoyed their music. But then Liam did what I think he always should have done. Liam started a solo career, Liam Gallagher. He's put out several albums, 3 of them studio, and then a couple of live things here and there, an unplugged album. But now he has this brand new live set out called Knebworth 22. And here it is right here, folks. Here's the cover. And here's the back of this little box set I got. I'm going to show you all the contents. Now, I opted for the CD deluxe cigarette box set, as it's called, at Liam's site. I went right to Liam's site to get this. It's basically like a cigarette box. It opens like a little box, and then you have some goodies inside, and I'll be showing you all that stuff. Now, this album is absolutely fantastic. You can get it in double vinyl configuration, colored vinyl, standard black vinyl. You can get a standalone CD. If you want to get the CD deluxe box like this, you can get that. It's very cool. I got this because you get some goodies in here, and I'll be showing you all those. Folks, Liam still has it. He is fantastic. He sounds great on this album. The tracks are, I'll give you a quick listing. I wrote them down here, and I want to tell you where they're from and whatnot. Starts out with the song Hello from the great Oasis album, What's the Story, Morning Glory. Goes into Rock and Roll Star from Definitely Maybe. Then it goes into one of his solo classics, a song I love called Wall of Glass from his first solo album called As You Were. Then it goes into another classic Liam song that I love called Shockwave from his second solo album called Why Me, Why Not. Whoa, those two songs right there are worthy of any Oasis album. They are that great. So after Shockwave, you go into Everything's Electric, which is a great song from his most recent studio album called Come On, You Know. And then you go into Roll It Over from Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, kind of a nugget from that kind of obscure Oasis album. Then you get Slide Away from Definitely Maybe. Then you go into More Power from his new studio album, or newest studio album, Come On You Know. Great, great track. And it has a little choir in it, which is really different for Liam, but it fits here and it's great. Then you go into the actual title track, Come On You Know, from Come On You Know, the most recent studio album. Then you get The River from Why Me, Why Not, his second studio album. Then you get the song Once, which is a fabulous Beatlesque song from Why Me, Why Not. Absolutely stunning song. I love it. One of my favorites of Liam's. Then you get a tour de force here for the end of the show. Cigarettes and Alcohol from Oasis's Definitely Maybe, their first album. Then you get Some Might Say from What's the Story, Morning Glory. Supersonic from Definitely Maybe. Wonderwall from What's the Story, Morning Glory. And then it finishes off with Champagne Supernova, the great classic from What's the Story, Morning Glory. Now, folks, as I open this up, I'll show you inside. And I gotta say, Liam live, he is just as good, just as fantastic as Oasis, in my opinion. The man has a great crackerjack band with him, and he sounds wonderful, and I absolutely love it. So here's the official cover of the album you'd see on the vinyl or the standalone CD, and here's my little cigarette box set cover. I saw Oasis for the first time in 2005. That was on the, what tour was that called? The album with Lila on it. Don't Believe the Truth, whatever it was. I saw that tour and it blew me away. They were loud, they were brash, they were rocking. It was sold out. The band Jet, another great band I love, opened for them, along with Kasabian. I mean, how can you beat that triple bill? But Oasis was absolutely fantastic. I got to experience it and share it with my two sons, and they loved it, and they were Oasis fans as well. And then 4 years later, we made the trek, myself, my two young sons, and Mrs. Street also came, give her credit. She came down to Madison Square Garden with us, New York City, where we all saw the final North American tour for Oasis at Madison Square Garden. What a show. Absolutely stunning. Sold out. Now, here's a band that their peak years in the United States might have been in that mid-90s range, but at the end of their career, before they broke up in 2009, when I saw them at Madison Square Garden, the place was ballistic. It was rocking. It was every seat was filled in that place, and people were loving it. So they've got a fan base here in the United States, and I really hope Liam is supposed to be touring next year for the 30th anniversary of Definitely Maybe, the first Oasis album. He's doing some solo dates in the UK and overseas. I pray, Liam, please come to the United States and please come to the Northeast, because I want to see him. I want to see this tour of Definitely Maybe, the 30th anniversary tour, because I'm sure he'll play the whole album. I'm sure he'll do a lot of his great solo hits that I love so much. They're fabulous. And I just hope, Liam, come on over to America next year as well. Fit us in there somewhere. So anyway, folks, this set is fabulous. Like I said, it's a little cigarette box set. And you get a little wristband of the show. Very cool. Give you a gander at that. First thing. Second thing you get is I'll show you one of the two art cards you get. Now they're small because it's in a CD set, but still nice to have. A little art print. Knebworth 22. I'll show you the replica ticket. Knebworth 22. The final art print. Very nice. And you get this cool little, I guess you'd call this like a festival flag. So you got the souvenir Knebworth wristband, you got the art prints, you got all this cool stuff, the Knebworth stuff and the ticket and all that. But then you get this big festival flag. So I got to hang this up in here somewhere, I think. So let me show it to you. It's going to be a bugger trying to fold this up again. But I'm going to do my best here. So let me hold it up. Can you see it all? Rock and roll, baby. Look at the bottom there. Rock and roll. And it has the dates of his 2 appearances at Knebworth last year. And that's a pretty good size flag. Wow. And it's a nice like vinyl, like flag vinyl type material. So this is pretty heavy duty. And I love it. I'm gonna have to find a spot down here somewhere for it. I think that will look cool. I'm gonna hang that up. So that's going up on the wall. And then, like I said, here's the double CD. And as you open it up, here's the back. All right. Has all the songs listed, as I already went through them all with you. But see if that will focus in or not. Don't know if it will. Probably not. That's okay. And then you open it up. You get the actual CD. All right. I just opted out of the vinyl. I just, I won't play the vinyl as much. And I thought this was a little cool because you got this cool little trinkets with it, little souvenir mementos. And the booklet's not really a booklet. It's more like a fold open poster type booklet. And there's the front of that booklet. All right. Very cool. I mean, I really like this set. I'm glad I went with the CD deluxe set in the little cigarette box here, as they call it, the little flip box. So that's it, folks. I want to get out of here, but I just want to let you know, this rocks. This is absolutely fantastic. Liam's still got it. Sounds great. He's rocking. He's doing the best of his solo material. He's doing some fabulous Oasis material on here. Brand new album, just came out. Get it in double vinyl form, CD form, standalone CD. You want to get the deluxe set with all the cool gear, go for it. Liam Gallagher, Knebworth 22. Come on, let's hear from all my UK fans out there. Back me up here. Liam is great. He's the best. I love the guy. Love him, love him, love him. Liam Gallagher, one of the last great rock stars still out there, still doing it. There's not many true, pure rock stars out there anymore, but Liam is one of them. And he's doing it, and he's holding the flag, and he's carrying the torch. So give Liam some credit for doing that. And yes, I hope someday Liam and his brother Noel will mend the fences and get back together, maybe do some type of Oasis reunion. But you know what? If they don't, I'm not going to lose sleep because I love Liam. And Liam is doing it. He's carrying the flame. Liam rules. Love him. Love you. Hope you like this video. Rock on. Rock on, Liam. Take care. Bye-bye.